Yeah, Solid Hill TDS, what's up? Yeah, come on. I.O.W. Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mall. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mall. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mall. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mall. Hey. L Boogie with the hot flame, ashtray full of top names, little tree for your membrane. This the 9-hour time frame. I just snatched up a 6-pack, got my hands on a lid pack, whipping up a little batch of snacks. Yeah, man, I think I'm all set. Late night, can't sleep, go ahead and just tap in. Better grab you a cold one, and we about to get some laps in. Wild card on the microphone, he'll hit you with a couple flurries. Y'all need to just strap in for some entertainment sports commentary. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mall. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mall. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mall.
Yeah, what's good? What's good, people? What's good? Yes, it is Wildcard Mar, and no, I am not in my regular studio, but it is all good. We still here, all right? We still living life. You feel me? All right. Hold on. Let's make sure we got the mood shit right. Hold on, because I know your boy out in Vegas. I got my equipment with me. So bam, here we are. How we doing, folks? How we doing? I know it is. Yay! Happy Friday, folks. Hey, I know I'm trying to get used to my new little setup I got going on here in Vegas. I'm not in my normal studio, but it's all good. It's your boy feeling good, feeling great, feeling good. Hey, man, I'm feeling good. It's Friday. And look, this is why I'm going live today, because it's not too many times that I'm going to get this scene right here. All right. It's not too many times I'm going to get this scene right here as my backdrop, just in case you don't know what's going on. That is the spear. All right. You see it all lit up and things. You got the Wizard of Oz all promoting all on it. It's cool. It's cool. All right. So I'm right off the wheels over there. Like, you never get a view like this in Kansas City. Well, you can, but you got to pay for it. But I live there, so I'm not going to pay for it. But still, you're not going to get nothing view like this, all right? So shout out everybody. Look, I'm out in Vegas. Obviously, I know I'm a wrestling fan, so I'm here for WrestleMania, all right? Linking up with some of the homies. We're going to do a little thing. Look, if you've never been to Vegas, I'm just going to tell you straight up, all right? It's like it's a quick little glimpse of GTA 5. I swear it is. Last night I got in. The first thing I did, of course, getting set up in the Airbnb. It's cool. It's beautiful. It's nice out here. The weather's nice. It's the dry heat. I'm cool with it. I saw a panhandler get jacked on the strip last night. I got your ass. Stop that thief. It was crazy as hell. Saw that. Obviously, see the half naked women out here. The women are they work for certain clubs. They're trying to promote something. Just in case you didn't know, I didn't partake in that. But no, Vegas is cool. It's cool. It's gonna be a movie out here this weekend. Me and the homies gonna get together for WrestleMania. I'm gonna definitely hit up my homeboy Chris Styles. Shout out to him, Arrowhead Cheap Podcast. We gonna link up with him. He's a wrestling fan as well. My other homie, I.O.W Podcast. Shout out to my brother Bobby G. I'm gonna link up with him. And then of course, Omar, the sports professor. He's on his way to Vegas right now. I'm gonna link up with him. My other brother, Byron Hinton, I'm gonna link up with him. So I got people that I'm gonna link up with. So I'm good. I got a lot of stuff to entertain me. But the reason why I really wanted to jump on this live right now, well, just to share the view with y'all. But I ran into some folks last night. All right. All right. Let me be honest with you. All right, shout out to my man Keith Springs. Hey man, longtime friend. We done known each other since shit. Damn. Hey Keith, how long we known each other? I know I was in high school, so you was a little bit a little younger than me, a couple of years younger than me. So we were probably both in high school. So yeah, I didn't know Keith was he was about 14, 15 years old. But shout out to my man Springs. Hey man, Squadcast TV. Y'all check out. If you love battle rap, check out Cuz. All right. Check out Cuz. All right. That's for sure. Yeah, 15 plus years. All right. Hey, what you mean? What you mean I ain't wearing? You must not know me, Cuz. Hold up. Matter of fact, I got the ultimate Chiefs gear that I'm a rock for WrestleMania. All right. I got the ultimate. I got my shirts. I got my shoes, but I got the ultimate Chiefs gear that I'm flexing here for WrestleMania, and I'm gonna bust it out right now. It ain't nothing crazy. I promise y'all. Keith, come on, Keith. You know me, Cuz. You know me, Cuz. What's the first thing I'm gonna rock into WrestleMania with? The stadium where we won the Super Bowl at, huh? What you think I ain't got my Chiefs stuff, Cuz? I'm rocking into Allegiant Stadium first thing with this on. Yeah, where we won the Super Bowl at. I'm rocking with it. You damn right. That's the ultimate FU to the Raiders. I ain't even here for a football game. I'm here for WrestleMania, but I'm gonna still rock my Chief shit. That's how I get down. That's how I get down. hey, but check this out. As soon as I get into Vegas yesterday, I ran into some of the WWE stars, and they may not seem big to you, but they big to me because I watch these guys on TV. All right. I want to shout out Humberto Carrero and Angel Garza. Hey, shout y'all out. Ran into him last night. Let me pull up the place I ran into, little taco spot. Y'all know your boy loves some tacos. So first thing I did was go get some tacos. I'm gonna pull up the spot because I want to shout them out because the tacos was fire. All right, the tacos was fire. I ain't even gonna lie. A little bit pricey because it is Vegas, so you're gonna get some Vegas prices for these tacos. The carne asada, I would have loved a little bit more seasoning, a little bit more salt, but it's cool. The chicken, the pollo for the tacos, fire. See, here's the thing about tacos: when you do the pollo, the chicken, some people it gets too dried out or it ain't got enough season. This was moist, it was flavorful, it was fire. The pastor tacos, oh my gosh, the marinade that they use for the pastor, fire. But ladies and gentlemen, if you ever get to Vegas, Chilango's Tacos, so shout out Chilango's Tacos. If you get the barbacoa, oh my God. Just get the barbacoa. And matter of fact, it's funny that I saw that. So when I ran into Humberto and Angel, they was like, hey, how's the tacos? And, being African American and trying to tell two Spanish people how to tacos, they had to try it because, they grew up on that. So they know what good tacos is and maybe not. So regardless, so here's the interaction that happened. I was eating the tacos. I was chilling. And I saw them at my peripheral. I said, oh, shit, they look like Angel Garza. Oh, they look like Berto. I said, hey, Berto, how's it? And, they said, what's up? And so I'm finished up my tacos. And I go over, and they was just standing off to the side, just chilling, kind of. And mind you, they had no security. And they was just chilling, walking down the streets of Vegas. And it's not late night. It's probably about 8 o'clock last night by the time this interaction happens. And I walk up to them, and the first thing I say, hey, do you guys mind if I take a picture? And they was real cool. Like, yeah, cool. You chopped it up real quick. I was like, damn, man, it's a shame they ain't got y'all on the WrestleMania card. It is what it is. Now that I think about it, I was like, man, y'all probably don't even care that y'all on the card, which is stupid to ask as a wrestling fan because they're wrestlers. Of course, they care about being on the card of WrestleMania. It's the Super Bowl of wrestling. So me being a goofy, I don't know why I said that, but regardless, Angel and Humberto were real cool, cool as hell. And the reason why I bring this up, folks, is because fact of the matter is, we are fans of these people. Fanatic, fan is short for fanatic, and that's cool that we are. Whatever sport you like, whatever sport you dig and you love, and you are a fan of it, it's cool. I need to have a talk with y'all wrestling fans. What we doing? See, this interaction between me, Angel, and Humberto was completely organic. And you know what? Had they shut it down, I'd have been okay. Because I ain't one of them fans that have gone and tried to trash them. Oh, they didn't want to take a picture. They didn't want to. No. These cats don't owe us nothing. They was out minding their business, walking the streets of Vegas, just being humans. All right? And the thing about us being fans, we forget that just because we see them on TV, just because we buy the tickets, which turns around and pays their salary, we think we are owed something. And I'm here to tell y'all, especially you wrestling fans, because I've been hearing how y'all been acting in Vegas. Y'all need to tighten the fuck up. These are human people. Get out their damn face. See, this interaction was so organic, and I gotta shout Angel and Humberto out, because they could have easily said, no, man, no, we cool. We just try to chill. And I still would respect that. The fact that they even took the time to take a picture with me, the fact that they even took 2 minutes just to even have a quick little conversation, it meant the world to me, because they don't owe me nothing. And the reason why I bring this up is because, I've been hearing the same thing about Vegas people, or not Vegas, but our wrestling fans who are just not respecting people's space. I've been hearing like they're at people's casinos, so the hotels, they got the casinos on there, but they hawking them at the elevators, sitting for hours, hoping that they can catch somebody coming down. And I'm just like, what are we doing, folks? I literally had an interaction with 2 superstars from WWE just by minding my damn business, and it came upon me. All right, just organically. All I'm saying is stop running up on these wrestlers like they owe you something. So don't be surprised if one of these wrestlers smacked the straight piss out of you. I'ma laugh, because I hope you get it on camera. All right, all you hawkers who keep running up on wrestlers to get stuff signed just so you can turn around and hawk it off and get some money for it. You scalpers, you poachers, you pirates, whatever the hell the name they call you. Yo, y'all gotta chill. Like, this is crazy. Because I can only imagine it's gonna happen one day when your boy Mar gonna get big for this podcast shit, and I'm gonna get big. Trust and believe. Speaking into an existence, and it shall happen. The moment I get big, I'm gonna be real with y'all. There's gonna be some times, well, hey man, come on, come get a picture signed, whatever. There's gonna be times where I'm gonna tell you, hey man, respectfully, I just want to go about my business. I'm cool. And if that's the case, if I say that to you and you get out of line, don't be surprised if I smack fire out your ass. I'm being for real. Because the part about being a fan is you got to take the crazy part right out of it. Take the fanatic part out of it. Be a fan. Appreciate what that person is doing for what you love, what you like them for. But let them be human. Let them go about their business. Let them go around the strip and go to Chilango's Tacos and ask me about it, how the tacos. Let them be human. Matter of fact, I gotta shout her out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play a clip right now. Auntie, all right. So I love Auntie. She go by Auntie. Tony Wrestling Reacts, and I absolutely love what she's doing. And I'm gonna play this clip because I think she's 100% about this. So let's hear what Auntie had to say.
hearing that y'all in Las Vegas cutting the hell up?
They cutting up, Auntie.
Why am I hearing that y'all in Las Vegas acting the damn fool, acting like y'all ain't got no home trainer, acting like ain't nobody taught y'all nothing? What the hell is wrong with y'all?
Auntie,
if
they
y'all
acting
don't
up.
leave them goddamn people alone, what the hell is y'all doing in them folk hotel acting like y'all ain't got no goddamn sense?
They
You know
tripping,
this is
Auntie.
her. You know how back in the day when your mama be like, go out there and get a switch, and it better be the switch that I would have picked? That's the type of ass whooping y'all need. What the hell is y'all down there doing? Up there doing wherever the hell is it? What the hell is y'all doing?
They
That's
acting
why
up,
folks
Auntie.
don't invite us nowhere. That's why folk be talking
They
about like
acting up.
just get to the damn place and act like you got some goddamn sense. What the hell is y'all down there doing? That's why them folk don't be want to be around y'all, because y'all be. You know what?
Talk to him, Auntie.
Just act like you got some goddamn home training for the rest of the weekend. Don't be down there cutting the hell up. Don't be down there cutting up. Act right, y'all. Damn.
Act
So
right.
question.
Act right. Again, shout out to Tony Wrestling. Tony Wrestling Reacts. That's Auntie right there. She's 100% right. Come on now. It's no different. It's no different from NFL players, NBA players. Look, I've had the pleasure. All right. I ran into some people in Kansas City. Obviously, just Chiefs players, former Chiefs players, they come throughout the city, bro. So this interaction, I ran into Sky Moore a few years ago. Obviously, some people might not care about Sky Moore. It is what it is. Former Chief player. You see him on TV. You hear his name. He's in the NFL. He's on a grander stage that most people would never, ever, ever reach. And the same thing happened. I was at Quick Trip. He just happened to pull up. He needed gas. I needed gas. I was like, hey, man, that little yellow boy looks kind of familiar. I seen it. I was like, oh, you look like Scott. And I walked up to him. Hey, are you Scott Moore? He's like, yeah, man. Hey, man, I don't mean to intrude, but love your game. Love what you're doing. Love the Chiefs. Long-time Chiefs fan. Hey, man, can I get a pic? And this pic happened organically. You know why? Because I wasn't an asshole. Because fact of the matter is when y'all see these people out in the streets, can you at least approach them like a human decent, with some human decency? Hey, man, I don't mean to intrude. Big fan. Can I get a pic? Cool. More times than not, they gonna be cool. Matter of fact, shout out my brother Kofi Weedstein. Bomb. Part of the Dirty Hills. Like, hey, he meets celebrities on the regular. Shout out to the Dirty Hill podcast, him and Good Brother both, because they are killing the wrestling scene up north, up top. All right. They are tapped in with all the independent wrestlers. They are tapped in with some of the biggest wrestlers that you see on TV. And Kofi, you can attest to this. Back me up on this. As long as you're not an asshole, as long as you were respectful, coming up and approaching them with respect, with some human decency, they'll probably damn near give you everything. You'll probably sign whatever, take pictures, whatever, have a conversation with you. If you treat a human with a human decency, I met Jason Kelsey. This is Jason Kelsey. I ran into him on the way to the Chiefs game for the 13-second game a few years ago. Me and wifey did. And this is Jason Kelsey still playing in the NFL, big name. I got a picture of him and everything, chopped it up with him. He made it personable because he wasn't an asshole. Matter of fact, he was on the phone and I was like, hey, my bad. Jason, I didn't see you on the phone, man. My bad. Hey, can I get a pic? He's like, hold on just a second. Cool. Because I approached him with some human decency and it wasn't a problem. Wasn't a problem. So my thing is, I'm having this conversation with y'all, especially right now, because I'm out in Vegas. It's more than likely I'm going to run into other wrestlers. But this message is strictly for all you fools who ain't got no home training. Come on, because y'all going to mess it up for the rest of us. Y'all going to mess it up for people like me to have these organic interactions. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to turn them off like, man, I ain't trying to with none of y'all peoples. Whether you cool or not, it'll turn some of these cats off and they will never, ever treat all fans equally because one fan fucked it up. That's how that works. So I'm asking y'all. No. I'm pleading y'all. No. Damn that. I'm demanding y'all fools to stop acting like some jackasses and leave these folks alone. They don't owe us nothing. Stop having this attitude like they owe us something just because we paying the ticket sales and that pays their salaries, because we're watching the TV to help get them. Cool. We're supposed to support. We're supposed to support, but you're not supposed to be an asshole. You can be a fan, but don't forget to be a human and treat these people like humans and take the fanatic side, but put that shit to the side. All right. Now that we got that out the way, I might actually talk some real sports. I might. Yeah. See? Nah, they're usually nice. Just don't bombard them. Point blank, period. Thank you, Kofi, for dropping that, because it happens, babe. It happens, man. We just got to be smart about this, all right? Just got to be smart about this. Oh, and by the way, y'all stop acting like, because my man Cool, man, he saw the picture. He's like, damn, bro, you got no shades on? I'm trying to get you. Look, I got eyes under my shades. Now, I wear shades in my regular studio because it be bright as hell. All right, it's bright. Lights be beaming on you, bro. But I ain't got them on it. It's a little dark in the room. It's cool, and it's all copacetic. Got all the light from the background. It's all good. All right. So y'all be acting like I ain't got eyes under my shades, and I damn sure ain't got no hair under my head, under my hat, which I do. All right? I got all that shit. I'm human too. But no, I'm gonna play this clip. All right. And it might come off real jacked up, but I'm not trying for it to be jacked up. But I'm going to play this clip, and we're going to have a quick conversation, because when I saw it, I was like, because it goes to some of the things that I was thinking about this. We're going to have a conversation. Let's talk. All right? Because AZ Fudd, number 1 overall pick for the Dallas Mavericks, little cute little thing, but I'm not her type, and that's okay. But yeah, let's have this conversation.
AZ, Kevin Sherrington, the Dallas Morning News. Paige announced last year on TikTok that y'all were a couple. And I'm wondering if that is still the case. And if so, if y'all have talked to any other couples in the league about how they negotiate that dynamic as pro teammates.
I understand why you have to ask that question, but we're going to respectfully decline from commenting on our players' personal lives. Go to the next question.
Damn. Huh. Well, the reason why I wanted to have this conversation about this, folks, is because, one, I thought they reported, and matter of fact, let's hear it again. All right, because I just want to make sure I heard what I heard.
AZ, Kevin Sherrington, the Dallas Morning News.
All right, Kevin Sherrington. All right, Kevin Sherrington, the Dallas Morning News is what he said. All right, let's play this back because we got to hear it from the beginning.
AZ, Kevin Sherrington, the Dallas Morning News. Paige announced last year on TikTok that y'all were a couple, and I'm wondering if that is still the case, and if so, if y'all have talked to any other couples in the league about how they negotiate that dynamic as pro teammates.
I understand why you have to ask that question, but we're going to respectfully decline from commenting on our players' personal lives. Go to the next question.
Kevin. Hey, sir. Thank you for asking that question. And thank you for putting that in a real respectable way. Because, damn it, Kevin was asking the same question that everybody was thinking. Was he not? Was Kevin not asking a legit question? I thought that was a legit question. Did Kevin put that in a real asshole way? I didn't think so. Was he being disrespectful? I didn't think so. Did he say something that was offensive or way off the wall? I don't think so. He asked a legit question. I thought that was a fair question. And for whoever works for the Dallas Wings, the PR who shut that question down, I'm confused on why you shut it down. Oh, we don't want to ask questions about players' personal life. Well, this ain't your normal occurrence. This ain't your normal situation. It just ain't. Fact of the matter is is Paige Beckers, number 1 overall pick from a couple of years ago, dynamic player. AZ Fudd, this year's number 1 overall pick, dynamic player, are in a relationship. They're both number 1 overall picks, and guess they got drafted to this. They got drafted to the same team. First of all, Dallas Wings. If you thought that you was gonna draft 2 players who were dating, and you didn't think you were gonna not get any questions, I don't know what the hell you were thinking. I don't know what delusional world that you live in, that you thought that, hey, let's just get the couple together and nobody's going to ask questions. No, it's all basketball related. You got me effed up. Because fact of the matter is general manager, whoever the general manager is, I apologize, I can't recall your name. I wouldn't have made that move. And it has nothing to do with basketball, because I would have made that move for basketball reasons, but I wouldn't make that move for personal reasons. Because fact of the matter is, let's just call a spade, whether the orientation, sexual orientation, don't matter. Those are 2 women, still 2 women. And I'm not trying to be sexist or anything. All I'm saying is we are all aware that women are more emotionally driven than men, right? I think that's science. Matter of fact, I think that's a given, right? All right. So if that's the case, you double it up with 2 women in a relationship. So emotions. So in all my lesbian and other women that hey, some they understand that when you're dealing with another woman, it's a lot of emotional shit you're gonna have to put up with. All right. We just understand that. All right. So my point is that when you get Paige and AZ who are in a relationship, there's no guarantee for that thing to always stay true and happy and pleasant. It's not always going to be like that. Not every moment of that relationship is going to be sunflowers and sunshine. It ain't going to be all pleasant 24/7. And y'all work together, y'all live together, y'all do everything together. At some point in time, I'm not wishing this on their relationship. All I'm saying is that there might be some things that's going to test their relationship. And there's no guarantee that the relationship is going to last. And if that is the case, what happens next when the relationship falls? Say Paige or AZ cheated on one another. What happens then? Huh? It can get a whole bunch of messy. Because now the personal part of that relationship can easily transfer to the locker room and can easily transfer to the court. And don't act like it can't. So I thought that was a fair question. I thought that was a legit question. I thought it was on point. And for him to ask, like, hey, did y'all ever reach out to other teammates who that have gone through you guys, the situation that they have gone through? I thought that was a legit question, because you have to manage all of that. You got to manage your relationship. You got to manage your career. You got to manage being a teammate. You got to manage being a daughter, a friend. You got to manage all that. There's so many roles that we have as people. I have a role. I got a podcaster role. I actually got a job that puts money on the table that I got to pay for. It kind of help pay for this Vegas trip. That's 2 roles right there. I'm a father. Pat myself on the back. I'm a damn good one. That's a role. I'm a husband. Depending on the day, I'm a good one. I'm a lousy one. I'm a son. I got a loving mother and a loving father that raised me to the best of their abilities, and I thought they did a fantastic job. I thought they did a phenomenal job. The sacrifices that they did for me and my sister could never go unappreciated. They will always be appreciated for what they've done for me. I'm a brother. There's a role right there. I got an older sister that I got to look at. Well, I ain't got to necessarily look after her, but fuck around if you want to. Put your hands on it. You meet me, that's your last day. I'm just saying. So I have many roles just like everybody else. So for Mr. Kevin to ask AZ about, hey, have y'all reached out to other couples that are dealing with this situation or have dealt with it? Because y'all are about to enter something that is foreign for them too. It may not be foreign for them as in, because they probably were dating when they was at UConn together, and that's okay. But for me, this is different. This is playing on the major level, being the big top level. The WNBA is supposed to be considered the ultimate level for female basketballers, right? So you're dealing with the pressures of being in the WNBA, being at the professional, the spotlight. I know they were at Connecticut, which is crazy because it's going to be similar to WNBA when it comes to scrutiny, pressure, things like that. But I think it's on a more larger scale because these are professional teams. This isn't just about getting Gino or Emma looking good. This is you now. This is your life. This is your professional time to take care of that. And so many pressures and thoughts and emotions. And you still got to be not only a good teammate, but you got to be a good girlfriend to your teammate. I got to make sure the teammate her emotions are in good spirits. She's feeling good. I'm just saying, like, there's going to be times where I think that relationship is going to be put in the crosshairs, and it's going to be tough for them. Because I think that's just life. It's going to be trials and tribulations. I'm just saying, like, we can't sit here and poo-poo for the women because they're women. And what I mean by that is, have y'all not been paying attention how the media goes after men in professional sports? There's zero privacy. There's pretty much any question that's not off limits. I mean, media people are all in their business. And the moment that a respectable question was asked to a female sports athlete, it's like, oh, you can't ask that. Huh? The double standard is crazy. And I understand there are double standards in actual real life that comes to men and women, which are stupid as hell. Double standards are the most stupidest shit in the world. But for me, we can't have this shit here in the sports world too. If we are going after the male athletes about all the information, who you like, who you don't like, who you're screwing, who you're kissing, who you're hanging out with, or they ask the men about any and everything. Sometimes it don't even have to be nothing about the actual sport they play about. They will ask them everything under the sun. We can't switch it up because it's the ladies. My thing is we talk about, oh, we want equal this, equal that. Well, we'll get this equal scrutiny. Get these equal non-privacy little situations going on with motherfuckers all in your business. Get this equal everything. You can't pick and choose when we want to make everything equal between men and women because of what we feel. What was that? No. My thing is, that's why you my dog. That's why you my dog. And shout out to my man Omar, the sports professor. He's on his way to Vegas because I'm not mad. She put that in public. I want to know the answer. How to high-profile players dating like that work. Thank you. That's why you my dog. Because the fact of the matter is Paige and AZ put their relationship out in public. They put that out in the atmosphere. Like, if this was something private and that guy asked a question about something that nobody's supposed to know, then cool. Hey, shut that shit down, bro. He asked a question about something of information that was already put out there publicly by the player he's asking. Because fact of the matter is, even though AZ didn't put the post out, Paige did, but that's her girl. So if she put it out and you cool with it, that means that you cool with it too. That is public. It's public information at this point. We can't get mad that the man asked a legit question about information that was put out a year ago in the public. And he's asking about it now because it's relevant. We got to understand how two high-profile players who are dating is going to work on the same team. How's that dynamic going to work? I'm just being honest. Because if shit goes bad, if shit goes sour, who's holding the bag? They break up. Shit's ugly. Disgusting breakup. Who stays, who goes? Because you can't tell me that they both got to stay if something happens. No, it got ugly. It turned into a public, disgusting display of we don't like each other. So at that point, somebody got to go. Take your pick. Do I keep AZ or do I keep Paige? Both are very talented. Both are very good. My thing is, hey, man, you sure you want these problems? It's going to be crazy. Shit might get weird. Shit might get weird. That's all I'm saying. And to ask a legit question on, hey, man, how's this dynamic going to work out? Or, hey, have y'all reached out to anybody to see how this... My thing is, what's wrong with asking that question? Because there's a lot of things that I've done in my life. And there's some things that, hey, I might ask questions about something that is new to me because I want to get prepared. I want to know what's going on. Like when I first started this podcast, little situation about 6 years ago, I didn't know everything. I knew what I knew, but I didn't know everything. It's okay with asking people who get in that situation, like, yo, how did you get through this? How did you get past this? You know, how did you work through it? How did you come out better on the other side? It's because you ask questions. What's wrong with going to somebody and I'm not saying skip the process of trying to find an answer. No, what I'm saying is, what's wrong with seeking information? Information is knowledge. Knowledge is power, and power is everything. So if I don't know nothing, I'm going to seek an answer. And I'm going to seek it from those who have been in that same situation, done it, came out better on the other side. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to ask R. Kelly for babysitting advice. So I know he ain't the one to do that. You just don't go to R. Kelly for babysitting advice. That's terrible. It's terrible advice. You don't go to Casey Anthony for babysitting advice. That's bad. You go to people who got the knowledge, who got the information. You know what I'm saying? If I want to know how to get my jump shot right, if I run into Michael Jordan, he'd probably be the best person to ask about how to do that, how to get your jump shot right. You know, I wouldn't ask him how to run a bang eight or run a route tree. I wouldn't ask Michael Jordan how to run a route tree in the NFL. That wouldn't be his forte. He might know, but no. I ask Jerry Rice if I bump into him how you run the route tree. He's more inclined to know that. You know what I'm saying? And so it's crazy. I just don't understand that. It's stupid as hell. If you had to work with your wife, would you have to call another married couple on advice to work together? I'll be honest, Bobby, I would. Because I need to know how the dynamic works. I love my wife. We live together. But I need to figure out how to work out this dynamic of not only living together, but working together. I need to understand how that dynamic works. I'm not saying that you just me personally, I need information before I make a decision like that. Not saying that me and my wife couldn't work together, because I think down the line there are business adventures that I got cooking up in my brain that I would like for her to help me out with. But love my wife. I don't need to be around her 24/7. That's just me. But just overall, and I'm gonna play this question one more time, because I don't really think Homeboy said anything crazy. I just thought that was just wow. So again, I mean,
AZ, Kevin Sherrington, the Dallas Morning News. Paige announced last year on TikTok that y'all were a couple, and I'm wondering if that is still the case, and if so, if y'all have talked to any other couples in the league about how they negotiate that dynamic as pro teammates.
I understand why you have to ask that question, but we're going to respectfully decline from commenting on our players' personal life. So next question.
Yeah, I'm still having a hard time finding anything that he did wrong asking that question. I thought that was a legit question. Oh. Yeah, man. It's hey, look, teach his own. Teach his own. You know? I'm not saying anybody's wrong or right in this situation. I just thought it was a legit question. You know. Yeah. And I'm with you, Bobby. I know they played together, and that's cool. But I just think playing on a professional level is on a different level. And I get it. They played at UConn together, very high profile university. So they might, or they are going to have a little, I guess, knowledge on how to navigate it, because being a pro ballers, and they're not pro, amateurs. I don't even think you call them amateurs. Being collegiate athletes, especially at UConn, a high profile women's basketball team like that, it could give you some, I guess, a foundation, or at least a beginning on how to navigate being in a relationship in the pros. So if it's one thing, they're not starting at zero, and I think we all can agree on that. That Paige and AZ are not starting at zero on how to navigate this situation. Hey, it's different, man. And not saying, and this could possibly happen one day. What if it was reversed? What if it was reversed in the NBA game? Two dudes were in a relationship. What happens then? When the situation gets ugly, gets messy, gets disgusting, nothing's amicable. Somebody got to go, because I can't have my starting forward and my starting guard beefing with each other so heavy that it's messing up the chemistry on the floor of the rest of the team. It's messing up the locker room. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, if I was a coach of a professional team, I wouldn't want it, because as coaches and on a professional level, NBA, WNBA, NFL, whatever, once you get on that professional level, coaching is so honed in, as in you must win. And I'd be damned if I having my forward and my guard messing up the chemistry in my locker room because one of them wants to deal with somebody else. Just me. Again, I wouldn't have entered that situation. Again, I understand basketball purpose. I could probably get a lot from Paige and AZ together as a tandem. The chemistry will be good. And obviously, they're both very talented basketball players. I would literally have to weigh in the actual relationship, because ain't nothing guaranteed. Hell, marriages ain't even guaranteed. All right. I didn't see personally a marriage that was together for damn near 28, damn near 30 years dissolve. Personally. So I've seen love go away. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Tina Turner, what love got to do with it? Because I'm telling you one thing, I'm building my team for the purpose of winning championships. So, and if y'all little love situation getting in the way of that, somebody got to go. That's just me. But last topic before I get up out of here, because it is 12 o'clock here in Vegas, about to be, and it's sunny outside, and as you can see, the strip is beautiful. All right, so I got some sights to see, and I'm gonna probably link up with Bobby G's too. Yeah, you did say, you said when you want me to pull up. Hey, whenever, bro. I'm here. I'll send you the address in a second. But yeah, look, the last topic I want to talk about And this was something that I thought was interesting. Was the NBA and the NBPA approving Luka Doncic and Cade Cunningham to let them be eligible for the postseason awards. Okay, yeah. Now this one for me is weird, because I don't mind the exception. I don't mind, and them allowing Luka and Cade to be part of the awards postseason. It's almost giving me eligibility vibes in the NCAA. So y'all know how these cats that get hurt or get injured or whatever, it got some medical case and they got a red shirt, and then it happens again. Because we seen cats in NCAA playing football from when they got recruited at 18, and they damn near 26, 27 still playing in the NCAA because they're getting medical exemptions each year. So my thing is, with this one is almost similar. Where do you draw the line at? Where do you draw the line? Because now, as y'all saw, Shabliss, homeboy from Ole Miss, he's been in a battle in courts all summer for his eligibility. So my thing is look, if you're going to allow the exception for Luka and Cade, then we need to make sure we have this exception for everybody. Because Cade played, 64? Or Luka did, and I think 63, but respectively for each one. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I think Luka played 63 because he missed 2 games for childbirth. And I think Cade played 64 or something like that. He was on pace to play all 65, but of course he had a collapsed lung. But then Anthony Edwards appeals. He played 61. He gets denied. So my question is, what was the difference between Luka and Cade that was so vastly different from Ant? Like, was Ant's reasons for missing games, were they not as valued or as deemed impactful as Luka's and Cade's? So what's the line? What's the tier? What is the marker of saying your reason for missing these games and not hitting 65 is just not as it don't seem deemed important as the other one? I don't know. Help me out, NBA, because when you first made the 65 game rule, in which when you made the rule initially, I was okay with it because it was you, NBA, saying, hey, we tired of y'all not playing games. We tired of y'all not being available. We want availability. Y'all are superstars. Y'all are the ones that build the content, build popularity, and we need you to be here, especially for that bottom line. I mean, we know why they put it in there, to incentivize these players to try to do their best to stay healthy for 82 games as possible, because then fair, the NBA is still a business. That's why I had no problem with y'all initially dropping the 85 game rule, because it's or the 65 game rule, because it's y'all saying, hey man, we tired of y'all bullshitting, be available. And that's cool. I'm with the purpose of the original thought process of having the 65 game rule. Cool. But now, because when you first made the rule, you made it seem like there was no black. It was black or white. There was no gray area. There's no middle. That's how y'all delivered it, as if there was never no wiggle room for it. Now, y'all are showing precedent that there is wiggle room for it. Okay. So now that we're in this gray area, well, how far can we go gray? Because 61, 63, 64 is not that much of a difference, really being honest about it. You know, don't get me on. You're almost there. 65. Oh, you're good. 61. Nope. You're not close to 65. Huh? Excuse me? But you just exempted them and they didn't hit 65. Oh, wait, they're closer than you and their reasons. No. If I'm Ant-Man, I'm raising hell right now. If I'm Ant-Man, I'm raising hell right now. Because I'd have been like, well, what's the difference between my situation and theirs? It really ain't that much of a difference. You all missed games, right? We all didn't play 65. But their 64, 63 is more important than my 61? Or their reasons for only playing 64 and 63 is more important than the reasons why I only play 61? Help me make some sense of that. So if I was that man, I'd be like, hey, man, what the hell going on? So here's my solution. Get rid of the rule. I'm just being honest. Because now you're going to bend the rule that you put in for special occasions. And it's so coincidental that Cade Cunningham and Luka Doncic are part of this MVP conversation. Are they not? I'm not saying that Ant-Man ain't, but if we're doing odds, I'm willing to bet. If I look up right now, the odds to win NBA MVP, I'm willing to bet that both Luka and Cade are above Ant-Man. And not only are they above him, they're probably in the top 3, at least top 5. So odds to win NBA MVP. All right. So obviously, there's Shea, there's Wemby, there's Nikola. Who else we got in here? Who else? Oh, look at that. Odds to win MVP. Oh, man. Look at that. Obviously, with Shea, Victor, and Nikola Jokic at the top. Not too far behind them. Cade Cunningham. Luka Doncic. Wow. Are we shocked? Are we surprised? No, we're not shocked and surprised. I had this conversation literally the other day, Monday. Me and Omar did. When we were talking about Ruben Bain's situation and the past of his auto accident that resulted in the death of a young lady. You get a little bit more cachet, a little bit more leeway. You get away with a little bit more. You can play in the gray. Oh, that was wild. You can play in the gray area when your name is attached to something high profile. When your name is attached to something where people recognize on a pretty much regular day occurrence. I'm willing to bet Michael Jordan got away with some shit that a lot of the players couldn't. You know why? He's Michael Jordan. LeBron James gets away with a lot of stuff that most players can't. He's LeBron James. See how that works? I don't make the rules. This is life. I don't make the rules. I'm just being honest. You get a little bit more leeway, get a little bit more pull, you get away with a little bit more stuff if your name is attached to something that is recognizable. Just point blank period. It goes the same in life, same in sports. Cade and Luka got that exemption because they're high profile players right now. Not just saying that Ant isn't. Go look at your MVP conversation. Cade Cunningham, Luka Doncic have higher odds to win the MVP than Ant-Man. So that's why your boy Adam Silver looked at Ant's 61 and said, nah, player, I can't. He didn't tell him, like, hey, I love you, Ant-Man. I would have said, yeah, man, your 61 is cool, but you're not winning no awards this year, bro. He didn't just outright say it and tell him. He could have. Say, hey, bro, I would have gave you that exam. But for what? You ain't winning. So why would I exempt you? These two cats got a legit case. Got You know, they got a chance to really win some awards. So hey, let's make sure that we can get into this gray area. I know, Luka, you had a baby and you had to miss a couple of days for maternity leave. All right, cool. Oh man, Kay, you had a collapsed lung? Oh man, that's unfortunate. You couldn't control that. No. But we want these players, how many other players in the NBA league, especially a lot of these cats who don't have the cachet of Luka and Cade Cunningham. Manage your injuries. Hey, better manage them shits. Ain't getting no exempts around here, cuz. Ain't getting no exempts. So I mean, look, I get it. I get it. When you got stuff like that, especially with names that you know, affect the profit and loss margin to a significant amount. Yeah, we might have to give him a little leeway on this exam. He had a baby. Come on. I know it ain't 65. Close enough. Oh, he had a collapsed lung. I know it ain't 65. It's close enough. Nah, man. Come on, NBA. Y'all killing me, bro. If you make a rule, stick with it. Don't let these cats start having the gray area just because we know what's up. Like, it's really starting to give me Shohei Ohtani vibes. And from my baseball heads, y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't try to sell me that Shohei Ohtani didn't know about the gambling that his interpreter was doing from the accounts that he has. For those who don't know the story about the Shohei Ohtani a couple of years ago, matter of fact, about a year and a half ago, Ohtani's interpreter that did some Fed time with illegal gambling rings in L.A. And you trying to tell me Ohtani knew nothing about it? So Ohtani, you had no idea that $1+ million was just getting siphoned out of your account. You had no idea, huh? Okay. Damn near, I think the report I saw had damn near $2 million in debt, some shit like that, and you had no idea. Come on, man. But the MLB ain't stupid. They said, hey, man, I don't care if Ohtani was gambling or not. Get this story away, because he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. We gonna rock with Ohtani. Ohtani wasn't going nowhere. Them gambling situations, somebody was gonna eat them charges, and they did. It wasn't gonna be Ohtani. Yeah. I know they talking about reason why Jordan walked away from basketball is because he had the gambling situation and went to baseball. And so what if that's the case? You saw how NBA made sure, hey man, when we might want to come back, we're gonna open the doors for him. Make sure he come back. You know why? Because Michael affected the bottom line. You know, it's speculation of LeBron James with steroids. None of it's been proven. I don't care. My point is still the same. Even if it's true or not. You know what they did for LeBron? You don't care. LeBron affects the bottom line too much. The last 21 plus years, he has affected that bottom line in the NBA. And so what if he's doing steroids? They were not going to shut him down. They weren't going to shut him down. So with all that being said, if you are playing a sport, and damn it, go be the best. Go be the best. You had the success on and off the field. And you'll get the leeway and cachet. Play in the gray area. What's the point? What's the point? All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's enough yapping for me. I done enough of that. And I definitely wanted to get on here because I bought my equipment and I don't know how many times I'm actually get to do a show in front of this beautiful view looking at the spear. That thing is so dope. If you haven't, I'm going to try to get chicks to get opinions so I can see what the hell is the Spear. They doing the Wizard of Oz thing, and I saw a video last night where the house was flying, and it kind of looked like it was flying at you. So I think that's the whole point of this Spear. But the Spear's right there. Oh, if I get too drunk, I got a elite medical center right there. So don't worry about me, wifey. I'm in good hands. I can just walk right across the street. I'm gonna be just fine. Yeah, man. Vegas is beautiful. Got the Wynn Hotel Westin over there. Yeah. That's where I'm at. The first wheel. Hey, man, it's a beautiful day in Vegas. Got to link up with the homies. It's gonna be a beautiful day. So, do me a favor, world. Do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell notification. I'll let you know every time we go live. So spontaneous, like right now. And then, yeah. And then the last thing I need y'all to do, spread the word. What we got going on with this I.O.W sports movement, man. Help your brother get big, because I'm going to get big. And when I get big, I'm going to show all the love for y'all. Because well, I mean, it's because I work my ass off, but if y'all don't show me the love, it's for nothing. So, hey, man, I'm going to get up out of here. But please make sure to have a good Friday. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And most importantly, hey, man, I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. I'm out, y'all. Hey, be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Peace and love.
Yeah. Silent Hill TDS, what's up? Yeah, come on. I.O.W Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mar. We about